Yeah, buddy. We're back with more of the suffering. Actually sitting and playing the right game. Yes, I think it. There. Let's get back into it. No matter how tough you are, a measure of fear can keep you alive. In Abbott, a man who isn't afraid to die, a man who isn't afraid is too stupid to live. I feel like if this said a man who isn't afraid to die is too stupid to live. It could work. Jump was L2. R2. L2 reload. Thank you. What, with one hand? Oh, like that. How you doing, T? Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Everywhere.
Got the butt of his gun on the wrong side of his forearm. Got the butt of the gun in his forearm, it looks like.
No.
Arrow's pointed right at his foot,
Mama!
and his finger is probably just like right on the trigger.
Too horrible. Too awful.
How you doing, man?
Mama!
Yeah, we're big on trigger discipline here on the mecha-chrono stream.
Mama!
Just killed a man.
Mama!
That poor man is terrifying.
He's a coward. He will
Mama!
drag you down.
Not a monster.
You ruined my life. You ruined everyone's life.
Oh, we're doing an evil playthrough, so... Kind of freeing to not have to worry about that. You're not a monster. That is... we could have words about the possibilities of that. Yeah. On fire. Good thing I've played this before, so I know to just point the light at it. And also do this. Awesome. Yeah, going down. I appreciate a game of this era just having to use ladder button.
Right Run, Malcolm! Run! You're up, Corey! Oh, I don't wanna! Why do we
Corey
always
always
have
wanted to
ball
play with his
Mom?
father. But where were you?
I feel like the fire effect isn't supposed to look like that. It could be an emulation thing. Well, that was an unfortunate place to stand. That was quite an unfortunate place to stand. How far back is the checkpoint? It could be worse, I guess. Alright. What does it say? Seaboard shipping. Also, we have some new sound alerts now. I've added some more. If anybody wants to check them out. I hope you'll all enjoy them. What the f-
Yeah! I clobbered it! Malcolm! Run, Malcolm! Run!
Corey always
You're
wanted to play with
Corey.
his father. But where were you?
Roll away from your responsibilities. Awesome. That's a fantastic way to put it too. There are quite a lot of these gentlemen. This is something that definitely becomes a problem later in the game. Hordes of enemies. And like, the enemies are kinda spongy. It's like, oh, just dealing with these. I'm not even finished killing all of them, and I'm out of Tommy gun ammo. Bearing in mind, I came into this with max Tommy gun ammo. Communications building. What is that, a box of bacon soldered? What does this say? Some kind of an appearance coming from the west, must be the asylum. Have to go through the quarry. There can't just be a road there, can there? Like, follow the road. No, you gotta go through the old abandoned quarry where, like, 500 people were killed in a horrible cave-in system. That also left 20 people crippled. It's like, fuck's sake, is no part of this place not cursed? Worked the cemetery for 1 week. Had to quit, couldn't face it anymore. Knew someday I would end here, buried forever on Carnate. Couldn't handle that reality.
Homer sleeps nude in an oxygen tent, which he believes gives him sexual powers.
Good. That's good. More shotgun ammo. And... ah, shotgun ammo. I thought it was a box of baking soda. It's worth sitting through the loading screen again for. Hey.
Copy? Hello, copy. It's Sergey. I'm on the sanatorium with the candidate Whitaker and Scott. We don't think we're alone. We're hearing weird sounds, you know.
I am obligatory Russian corrections officer.
It's strange. Anything we're not to see is not come back. It's strange. Also, how to break an earthquake? If next out could be a beaker from the family, it would be much thanks from me.
I think the best way to enjoy this game might be to play it on either. Oh, there's blood spots on the ceiling. Not because it's particularly difficult, just because it means enemies will go down in like a reasonable number of shots. Like I mentioned, like they feel very spongy when you're playing on normal. I'm not going down there to deal with that. Fuck off. Hate those things. I'm going this way. Captain Hermes hates cemetery.
Prison cemetery. When an inmate dies and his family does not claim the body, he is buried here. The cemetery is named after the infamous corrections officer Hermes T. Haight. He was in charge of executions for several decades before finally killing himself in the gas chamber. Also buried here is notorious inmate Horace Gage, who savagely killed his wife on a conjugal visit. To me, the cemetery is the most bleak and depressing place on all of Carnate.
I mean, of course it is. Cemetery. Horace.
I was there. I told him not to come. I didn't.
Dexter Haven.
I was innocent.
Luke McTee.
God's evil like I remember hearing.
T.R. Devlin.
I hear your soul never
Boris Tarkovsky. Jake Haler. Frank Thornwhip. Gilmore. Esper. Walter? I don't know. Sam Gutierrez. McVeigh. Also blank. Rosenberg. Wallace Hackenslacker. Captain Hermes Teehan. Officer Moses Officer Jeremiah Jellison. Warden David Flynn.
It's a certain kind of pain.
It hurts so much. Dad was never there. The bad man called.
This was your life, T. How did you let it get away?
Left or right? What left? The Suffering doesn't have a huge amount of stuff to discover off the beaten path, but it's got a couple of things. Dynamite. Absolutely. Now I have to figure out which button it is. That one. That's the monster button. Alright, I'm just gonna run faster. I was thinking that exact thing, man. There we go, that's the dynamite button.
How many of these freaks are there?
Yeah, sure, you run away from me, I'm gonna shoot you in the butt. Oh yeah, I need to turn that off. Clem said that exact goddamn thing. Like, yeah, but if you turn it on, you'll forget to turn it off. But yeah, I forgot to turn it off. Oh well. Gang. Anyway. Yeah, there's not a huge amount to discover, like, off the standard path thing. the suffering, so it's not overly worth concerning yourself with missing stuff. You can get a couple of things that are kind of neat. What the hell was that? Oh, there's the quarry. I gotta find a way in the quarry. It does have a pretty decent atmosphere when you're outside. Like, it feels like it's bordering on maybe being a little too directionless. Wasn't a good thing. When you're outside, but, like, it's got a pretty decent atmosphere for a PS2 game. There we go. Thank you. Not dealing with that because I know they'll just keep respawning.
The quarry. At the same time the prison started operation, digging commenced at Carnate Quarry. Prisoners were forced to work this quarry for 12 hours a day, cutting the rock that would be used to build the prison walls. Work conditions in the quarry were far from ideal. Inmates who complained were severely disciplined. Carnate Quarry has not been in use since the 1960s, with its mining equipment simply abandoned where it stood to rust and collapse.
Yeah, so there's just like a pool of water out there, they'll keep respawning. How's everybody doing today?
Don't get any closer! They can hear your footsteps.
How can you live with yourself?
Oh wow, we're starting to see the effects of the evil playthrough. The skin damage. Because for some reason, this game has like visual indicators of your good or bad morality. But yeah, I noticed the poggers emote that you used today to welcome into the stream was your own thing. Congrats on that, man.
Burrower. These burrowers are some of the most lethal creatures I have encountered, primarily due to their ability to spring forth from the ground itself and just as quickly re-submerge. They're closely tied to the very soil of Carnate, a theme among these monstrosities. Its appearance is of a human body tied up in a gunny sack and constrained by leather straps, with deadly steel chains attached to various locations. I believe they represent those buried alive.
You think it'd be better or worse if they didn't say outright, yeah, no, these things represent those buried alive, these represent being hung, these represent death by lethal injection, these represent firing squad, these represent decapitation.
Slayer.
You think it'd be better or worse if they didn't say that? I'll have to take a look at the character model next time we get in a cutscene. Which should be pretty soon, actually. I think we get our first look at those girls soon. Though we're not actually going to deal with them for, like, a long time. It's weird they introduced them so early on, only to, like, not do anything with them for a while. The quarry legend goes, prisoners were trapped by a cave-in, the guards wouldn't lift a finger to save them. Personally, I think the hacks were doing them a favour. The trick to the burrowers is to stay moving. If you keep moving, you won't be able to catch it. Because when they pop out of the ground, they'll be stationary. Simple as that. Oh, there goes the zombie I found. Mainliners pop up and out. Yep.
Watch out! Cave in! You can't just leave us here!
Oh, shit! You think anybody will care? Fucking inmates? They're not worth the trouble. Let them rot.
Cave-in. At some point in the mid-50s, weak mineshaft support beams gave way and trapped a number of quarry workers under several tons of rubble. The official story was that the prisoners were killed instantly. Other inmates maintained that the workers survived the collapse, but no attempt was made to rescue them. The inmates were so enraged, they revolted against the COs and lynched 5 of them. What really happened may never be known.
Explosions to the face and go back up. The power of the mutton chops. Because Torque, for some reason, is a man who supports the mutton chop. Canonically the worst facial hair. I mean, it's not. Soul Patch is worse. Cool. Fuck all of y'all. I'm out. Absolutely not dealing with it. The ladder always here. Okay. Doesn't even lead anywhere. Fuck out of my way. Everything down here explodes. Looks like I had the right idea there. Hey, based on how every explosion around here has gone so far, something explodes, I'm gonna move back to where everything's already exploded. Because chances are something else is gonna explode there, and then it did. Seriously. Yeah, it's like, what is this, GoldenEye? Okay, those crates said TNT on them. There we go. Yep.
Where are they coming from?
Okay. I guess we're going to take a look at that again, because that was weird.
Every time I drop one, another one shows up to...
Alright, try it again. It's a neat detail that TNT TNT pickups in the environment will explode if you explode stuff near them. But also, fuck that, because that's irritating. Hmm. Oh, that looks like a hell ball. Alright, let's get out of it. Got the ball mixed up. Okay, I didn't even really press that one. There we go. Possibly worth it. Alright. Oh, that was good. That body jigging was actually pretty good.
String them up! They just let him die!
It's too good for those fuckers. Let's get them alive.
Ooh, spy room. Well, you know what we gotta do now? Make sure nobody else can find it. Seriously? That pissed me off.
Yo, bro! Over here! Over here! Hey,
You
help!
mind?
They're coming for me! I need to get to that ledge there! Can you help a brother out? Dude! I'm trapped! Hey! Help! They're coming for me!
Why, T? Why? You're sick!
Trying to survive and all you can show is help me. Hey, you, help me. And it's like, dude. I'm busy. Not the specific reason why I killed him, but it made it more satisfying to kill him. Come and play with us, Torg. Forever.
He's with the devil!
Ever.
A killer! A murderer!
Ever. Honestly, the cinematography on that was kind of... Carnate Quarry. No women and children allowed. The worst crimes aren't committed by the body, they're invented by the mind. The urge to kill is the purest evil, and suppressing it will last so long. Dr. Killjoy, really? Alright, so I'm hoping we're through the quarry now and on the way to the asylum, which is a part of the game that I really don't enjoy. Why did I start doing this for the stream? I was thinking about this even like before I started, like, did I want to do the suffering for stream? Because like there's a bunch of it I just don't enjoy. Yeah, I enjoyed it as a kid. I did it for the Let's Play channel, Horrorween, a few years ago. And it was like, by the end of it, I was just tired and I had no resources. And I was running from basically everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, if you're after a game from the time that's perfectly enjoyable to play, with a horror focus,
we were in Druid Hill and I saw you in that old broken gazebo. But sometimes, I think you only brought me suffering.
I'd say it's worth playing if you've not played it before. Oh no, Dr. Killjoy's motive was pure, that he committed crimes against humanity shouldn't surprise, given where he did his work. Alright, the asylum. That's just gonna take a little.
Welcome, my fine gentlemen. I'm so glad you've come to see the show. My performance on you, as it were, will be something I shall thoroughly enjoy. And I trust, so shall you. I am not certain we have been formally introduced. Talk, isn't it? My name is Killjoy, Dr. Killjoy, and I will be your alienist this fine evening.
The executions officer was also called Hate. The game isn't particularly subtle. And it's like, those are the three ghosts that are essentially haunting you throughout the game. Dr. Killjoy, Horace the electric prisoner, and the gas ghost is
Caving.
Hermes T8.
The asylum. On the far western edge of Carnate stands an old Victorian home built in 1877. In 1899, the home was converted into the oddly titled Carnate Institution for the Alienated. This small institution was run by one Dr. Killjoy, whose methods were far from conventional and often tragically lethal. What exactly happened to Dr. Killjoy is unknown, but the asylum was abandoned in the 1930s and has been uninhabited ever since.
Until now. So this is really going to be like one of the major tricks of the asylum. Projectors. Projectors that you can actually see need to be destroyed. That one we can't do anything about.
It is so difficult to tame the brain. Sometimes it needs a little jolt to behave.
Shock therapy, nice.
Yes, come in. I not lock you up.
He wasn't hurting anybody.
Man, these guys have a lot of pills just lying around.
And so, my favorite subject arrives. It is in this room that all the secrets will be revealed. I will employ an experimental device that helps me chart the undiscovered country. But you can't come to the show yet. First, you must prove to me that you truly want to be cured, and that you truly are worthy of my time. See you soon, I hope.
So this is what we're doing now. 1, 2, 3. 3 projectors we have to find and destroy.
Talk. Don't you grasp the implications?
Why does God
It's a
need the
brave new
starship?
world. Of course, such creatures are nothing new to you, are they?
Oh, hey, is it an operating theatre? Dude, how many projectors do you
Nowhere
have?
the stars shine as brightly as they do on Carnate Island, on this very stage where it is my pleasure to introduce to you the world of your own mind. Given a dark enough environment, this projector, this wonder of modern science, allows me to appear here before you today. No more shall my television. I am able to perform again and again. Through the ages. Challenging as yours.
That's a weird set of equipment. Wait, this is where I came from. Yeah, I'm beginning to think this one isn't going to be destroyed. I'm just leaving.
Severe dementia, is it? Or perhaps chronic melancholia? Or is it an uncontrollable urge to regress back to a form unseen in modern society? One that will allow you to set matters right in the most...
As far as the horror atmosphere of this game goes, this area is absolutely the best for it.
In this new art of predicted light, one problem still
weird.
remains.
It's
It is so very
mindfucky.
difficult to find good talent. Certainly, I am able to bring life to this piece of celluloid, but who to appear opposite me? Who to play Iago to my Othello? Eliza Doolittle to my Henry Higgins? My choice? Artificial actors. Synthetic prosthetic people who are much less resistant to their... They will not argue, they will not complain, they will not pedal, they will simply execute. For I have the vision here. I am the one who the camera adores.
How do you fuckers?
from the memory of rooted sorrow. Raise out the wretched troubles of the brain, and with some sweet oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed woman of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart. My, if only it were that easy.
I think I'd destroy the projector down.
This poor soul could not handle what he saw in the ink. Tell me what you see, Torque.
Okay. Hello?
See a creature, a beastly form, the likes of which would cause any sane man to flee in terror? Tell me about him. How does he make you feel?
Alright, so we're back here.
It is the work that I do that makes me worthy of their attention. Of their gazing eyes.
Okay, so we did get downstairs as well. Right, good to know.
Unprecedented proportions.
Just
My
the attic.
neighbors show sides of the human mind hitherto unseen, revealing that which makes us do right and wrong. Don't you wonder about that? What makes you do right and wrong? Forgive the mess. It's so hard to keep this place tidy when there is so much work to be done. And it is impossible to find decent help out here. But truly, this clutter doesn't even compare to the disorder inside your head, does it? That's where I do hope to do
God
some
help the
spring
beast in
cleaning.
me. Oh. No, right. Alright. You know, it's an interesting thought. I thought like block pushing puzzles had kind of died out by this era. And it's weird how many games you keep seeing that actually still have them. Because this kind of puzzle was massively overdone on the PS1 era.
Sometimes it is the body that threatens the safety of the mind. Sometimes it must be removed.
That's horrifying. No, what was? Anyway. they're interesting. That's probably fine.
Alas, the golden age of radio has passed us by. Who would care to broadcast only on the audio spectrum of human perception when it is a visual that can truly enrapture an audience? It was a peculiar form with its attempt to create a complete world based on sound alone. If you listen to
So I wouldn't say radio's dead, more that radio just evolved. Radio became on demand. Dude, seriously? Honestly, radio is arguably better for it. Audio players can be a fantastic medium. But we live in an age when sitting down, yeah, because of cars, like sitting down for extended periods to catch things at the right time is just not viable and hasn't really been viable for a long time. So it's not so much that radio died as timed broadcasts died.
At last, you have made it to the climax of this fine performance. Let me introduce our newest player. This fascinating specimen is a creature of purest strength and rage, whose presence here must prove quite a conundrum to you. His resemblance to these other soulless beasts cannot be denied, but he is altogether harder to truly understand. But with the capabilities of my experimental device, I can bring about a rebirth of the spirit, an awakening of the soul, and thus we can shed light on this most unique situation. Why not come inside, and I shall show you. Not the theater. Oh, what are you doing? It gives me life. Are you mad? Yes, you are. We all know that. Don't you see you're killing me? Who do you think you are, you Neanderthalic barbarian? You cannot defeat me. I'm not finished yet. You're more insane than I thought if you think so simplistic will get you anywhere. No! My immortality! No!
Dr. Killjoy. One of Abbott's most persistent legends tells of Dr. Killjoy, the quite insane psychiatrist-surgeon who ran an asylum on Carnate. Doing research of my own, I found that he did indeed exist, though which stories are true and which are fabrication is anyone's guess. Since the cataclysm, I have 3 times seen a surgeon formed of pure light, reminiscent of 16mm film projection come to life. Could this be the fine doctor?
If that's the way you feel about your treatment, I cannot avoid the subject anymore. The time has come for a confrontation, a meeting of the minds, or perhaps I should say a meeting of the mind and the mindless. Go ahead, see if you can't reach out to your deepest fear.
This rebirth power is a weird thing because it's not a thing.
But remember, dog, no matter what you do to accept yourself.
Don't care. In the end, none of it matters. The size of our family, how much stuff we have, or who we can count as friends. In the end, we all die alone. Not death I fear, it's dying here. Not death, I'm afraid. No, it's living. Been alone. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of there. Prison is where you feel most at home, talk, but which prison? Abbott or the prison you've made for yourself? Return to Abbott first, where I shall present you with my finding, and there we shall see. Go, time is our enemy. So we clearly haven't killed Joy.
It'll be a cold day in Hades before I relent to you fiends! I'll burn you all!
So many enemies. Also spongy. There is a good argument to be made for this game's biggest problem being like a lack of enemy variety. Because like we've been dealing with Slayers for so long, and we'll deal with them until like the end of the game. And they'll add a couple more enemies here and there. Most often it's the marksman, and sometimes the mainliners will come in, depending on the environment.
Come on, Dad! Don't be such a loser! The water's nice in here, Daddy! You never want to play with us! Come on, Daddy! Daddy! You gonna swim with us? Dad can't swim!
So like, while the enemy designs are cool, there's probably not enough enemies to really keep the variety going. It becomes very repetitive. That shot did not feel weighty at all. Yeah, let's get out of there.
Back to the sea, you aquatic atrocities!
Inmates all know the story of the slaves locked below deck and devoured by rats, but they also know the true horror lasted 250 years. It continues today, everywhere.
Fire in the hole!
bunker. Damn you all!
Oh, a lot of Molotovs there, buddy. Oh, I also have Molotovs. Dude, did that tree upset you somehow?
Incoming! It's good to see another human still among the living. The name is Clem, sir. I've been plotting my escape from Abbott for years.
So this is the guy who's been
and I
writing
had
a
hoped
journal
to
about
carry out my
the
exodus tomorrow.
monsters.
But these...
You okay,
You need
Clem?
to be more careful. People might get the wrong idea.
I am so
It's
sorry.
good to see another human...
Clem, are you okay?
Watch that! I am not your enemy! I was a fool to trust you!
You make me sick.
God damn. That man could take a shot. Who knows, Teak? This will actually allow us to skip something though, killing Clem. So these monsters are the Festus. Clem has built a raft and he can't set sail on that raft because the Festus keep coming out of the water. So the quest is to go into the wreckage of the slave ship nearby and try and prevent the release of the monsters so that Clem can get away in his raft. And the reward for it is that he will leave you a map of the prison. But by doing what we just did, we can skip all of that. Which is good, because I don't want to play this game.
Fester, continually emerging from the slave ship, these are the festering creatures who foil my attempts to escape this confounded rock. Rats live within their flesh, writhing within it and then springing forth randomly. They appear to be a reincarnation, not of the slaves, for then they would be of darker skin tone, but instead of the slave traders. In this form, they are forced to live out again and again the fate they forced upon those hapless slaves.
So yeah, we would have to go into the ship and do a whole bunch of stuff, but we can just skip it now. And we just find our way into the sewers. We might have to go into the ship to get up there, though.
If we let them out, they'll kill us. They'll slaughter us. There's a whole lot of
Slave shipwreck. On the northwestern beach of the island is a massive shipwreck from the early 18th century. The ship carried a cargo of slaves and was en route to Norfolk when it was knocked off course and crashed. Apparently, the traders feared releasing the slaves they carried and instead left them trapped in the hull where they were slowly eaten by rats. How the ship has survived the elements nearly 3 centuries is certainly a mystery.
Oh.
He's good stock, but we can't do nothing about it. Leave him in the hold. Rats
Alright, so let's just get out. If doing what you need to do on the ship prevented the Festus from appearing ever again, I'd consider it worth it. It does not. Many try to bury the sins of the past, but if you deny them, pretend they never happened, wish them all away, they'll come back to the surface a million times stronger. Yeah, if doing what you need to do in the ship prevented the Festus from appearing ever again, I'd be down for it, but it doesn't. So I don't honestly care right now.
This place wants you, Torque. It needs people like you. Once it gets a hold of you, it won't let you go, like it hasn't let me go. I've been here a damn long time, and it's sucked me dry. I pray it's almost done with me. It's sending something after you. It let you out for a bit, now it wants you back, deep inside. Deep inside where I've been all these fucking years.
Oh, but out fuck on a first date.
Don't say I never did anything for you. Come join me in the dance hall.
Punch you back deep inside. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, I don't fuck on a first date. Anyway. Goddamn exploding rats. Okay, don't mind me. I always feel like this is close to the end, but like there's still a bunch left. This shotgun feels very bad. Well, at least a few of the monsters have to be in line. Because, like, they've got needles for eyes. A lot of the monsters have their eyes covered. My big question at this point is, like, why can't the shotgun one-hit anything? You think, oh yeah, shotgun, like, big, a great close-range weapon of, like, how many games? Most games? It'd be good to kill at least the weaker enemies, right? Nah.
You have no proof these men are spies. They're as much Americans as you or me.
Like I say, if you're gonna play this game, just play it on easy. Just because of how bullet spongy everything is.
The hell they are! If internment camps are a good idea out west, then it's a good idea to shoot crowd spies on this coast.
Fuck off.
You have no proof these men.
The hell they are! If internment camps are a good idea out west, then it's a good idea to shoot crowd spies on this coast.
Alright, so this is an area we were in earlier. We just pop up here again. There was a secret here earlier. Now there's a new secret. The Gonzo gun. Chicken. Gonna keep that for later. Really wanted to make sure I didn't miss that. Alright, where's the way out? It does shoot eggs, yeah. I have to find something good to show it off with. It's one of those... It's a joke weapon.
I've been waiting so long just to fucking sleep. I think you're my last chance, Talk.
TV Chops would
Don't let
refer
me
to it as
down.
a lethal joke weapon. There we go. Like, it's a joke weapon that will like, actually do good. They say Horace doesn't rest. His crime was horrible, but his execution was worse. Every now and again, I catch a scent of him and want to die myself. The scent would probably be burning or melting. I suppose it depends. Like, when someone's electrocuted to death, I think the flesh would burn before it melts, or would it just go straight to melt? Yeah, there'd probably be some burning first. There. Horace?
Oh no. It's back. It's starting again. It never stops. Just keeps burning. It won't let me go. I think we got something in common. We know what love is. We know what it is to love a woman. You do anything for her. Am I right? And something else we got. We know what it is to lose it. Lose it all. To not be in control. Stop it. Stop me. Can't even remember what I was in here for. Beating up some guy, whatever. I got screwed by the system. Fuck them. They fucked my life. They're as responsible for my old lady's dying as I am. Nobody wants the whole story. Just lock them up, throw away the key. See you next life. I just wanna die. Just wanted to keep her safe. Couldn't protect her while I was on the inside. They beat me up. I lay awake at night thinking of what would happen to her. Any guy like me, any guy really loved his old lady would have done the same thing. Hot. Hot, so I couldn't take it anymore. So on that day, she came over for a conjugal and we fucked. I screwed her like I never had before. It was smooth, warm, rough, sweet. Best lay of our lives. Why won't it stop? It's too much. There's no escape. And then she was laying there after.
Try it again, shall we?
I think we got something in common. We know what love is. We know what it is to love a woman. You do anything for her. Am I right? And something else we got. We know what it is to lose it. Lose it all.
Thanks,
To
man.
not be in control. Scalding. Can't even remember what I was in here for. Beating up some guy, whatever. I got screwed by the system. Fuck them. They fucked my life. They're as responsible for my old lady's dying as I am. Nobody wants the whole story. Just lock them up, throw away the key. See you next life. Hot. Hot. Just wanted to keep her
This is
safe.
not the kind of game that should
Protect
have
her
a
while I was on
ground
the
shockwave
inside.
attack.
They beat me up. I lay awake at night thinking of what would happen to her. Any guy like me, any guy really loved his old lady would have done the same thing. Not so I couldn't take it anymore. So on that day, she came over for a conjugal and we fucked. I screwed her like I never had before. It was smooth, warm, rough, sweet. best lay of our lives. Why? And then she was laying there after. She looked so beautiful with a sheen of sweat on her. And they did. They cut her. Every last inch of her. All over. They cut her. It's coming again! I can't fucking take it! Stop it! Stop me!
There's a bunch of stuff in that fight that the mechanics are really not built for a game like this. Like ground shockwave attacks.
Horace. Many inmates break once inside Abbott, but none have snapped more extremely than Horace Gage, who, the tale goes, became convinced his wife wasn't safe without his protection and sliced her to ribbons during a conjugal visit. He ended up in the mercy chair, electrocuted by Abbott's then executioner Hermes Haight. For years, inmates have said he haunts Abbott, and I believe I saw him 10 minutes ago. I surely wish I had not.
Hey, let's get out. That's on fire now.
He is gone. Now it's just you and me. We will meet again later.
Oh. Alright. Nope. Oh, I remember this room. I think we were in this room before they'd finally shown us what was going on. So we come in here and this guard gets thrown through the window. Well, good night, everybody. I came through that. Oh, this is where we started. I can't imagine why. Like, oh yeah, you can get back to this point now. Like, why the character wouldn't put his shoes on while he was here.
No, Daddy. Stay away. Please, Daddy.
Dad, I'm over here. I was always afraid when you were around. I wish you'd stay away. You ruin everything.
Well, stay away. Stay away. Alright.
What kind of a man are you? I thought I loved you, but now I don't know how I could have. There's nothing there to love. You don't care about anyone or anything.
I don't even remember. Possibly? I know some of the dialogue she has with you will change if you've been killing people or keeping alive. or if you've been just not killing them but not saving them. Under the delusion that times high stress or when threatened transforms into a hideous creature. Truth only happens in his mind. He never leaves his human form. It's only sheer adrenaline that makes him astonishingly strong during this period. That's a thick wall. What we could do to check is, I mentioned I did a Let's Play of this for Horrorween a couple of years back. And that playthrough, I did save everybody. So I can check that. See if any dialogue changes. Personally, I'm not all that bothered. It wouldn't really mean much if it did. Could check if the festers appear a little less, I guess. I did the slave ship thing on there. Oh, thanks, Rats. When we gaze into the blackest oblivion, all we see is ourselves. People incarnate are fixated on that void. But I try my best to look away.
Piper, and I've come for your goddamn children! It's not safe out here, Harley! It's not safe! Don't try to stop me! I'm gonna cleanse the motherfucking earth! Kill you, psycho!
Okay.
Fucking evolution, baby! You're next! Suck my cock, you rodent fucks! Not bugging, man. Jesus, you lost it! Eat it, you hairy fucking maggot! Man, Jesus, you lost it! What the hell are you thinking? Get back in the... Oh, yes! What are you gonna...
I know the skin tone definitely changes.
Suck my cock, you rodent fuck!
Like, Torque's skin looks like it's decaying and grey. Yes. Oh. Oh, Molotovs. Oh, we were here earlier. It's the communications building.
This is Coast Guard Prometheus. Need lighthouse on
What do we
to
got?
navigate. Someone must get lighthouse restored.
Strike signal received. Cannot land rescue craft. Lighthouse operational. Must get lighthouse working.
Lighthouse powered up to send help. Carnate 1, we are up.
So that's going to be like the last major objective of this game before escape. Get the lighthouse working. It's going to take a while. Yeah, you guys saw that. I didn't even do anything to that one. When no evidence exists, the Cunning will find some guilt by association can be sufficient. Still, I think the Colonel honestly believed in the evil he did. Alright.
Go back! There's no way through!
Over. Later, fuckers. Lighthouse is this way. This is like one of the few horror games where the crows aren't anyway. Oh, that was dumb.
Escaping isn't as simple as just getting outside. But I don't need to tell you that.
Everybody keeps saying that. They don't need to tell me that.
Real escape.
Look over your cryptic. Yeah. This is stupid gases. That is the last of the three ghosts. The executioner who killed himself in the gas chamber. Now he's made of fart gas. I don't know if we'll see it, because I don't remember specifically where the info is that tells you. But like, he specifically... Oh, there's blood poo gas. He specifically did a thing to recolor the gas, because like execution gas is colorless. That's the point. But he specifically did a thing to turn it green.
For honoring your homeland over your new country. For betraying.
The Bluff. On the south side of the island near Fort Malison, there is a bluff which appears to have been forgotten since the 1940s. Along the ocean side of the bluff are 3 wood posts riddled with bullets to which dead bodies are still attached. This seems to be the site of the little-known 1944 execution of 3 American soldiers. Executed on suspicion of treason, no actual evidence of wrongdoing was ever found.
Enough! Weapons to the ready!
No rumble for the turret, which is weird. At least your turret can't overheat. Yeah, there is that. But it also has, like, the other problem of turret sections from this time period. Which is justifying their existence by having a ridiculous number of enemies coming at you. Honestly, I'm actually really surprised. Yeah, there they go. That the game kept those bodies on, like, just loaded in memory for as long as they did. That's crazy. Yeah, let's get out of there.
Y'all won't get me! Fucking pigs!
In the end, the island took the soul of the colonel, left him with no alternative but the bullet. Same gun he used at the execution. Yay! Take your family to see. Alright. This part's irritating. Got a dick inmate just throwing TNT down corridors. I don't have the health to deal with it. Grenades.
Fucking pigs!
Nope.
Step to your grave, motherfucker!
Apparently want to get some of that healing. Some of the heal juice.
You threw Corey and Malcolm in the fire. They're with us now.
I appreciate people
Word is
accusing me of
bond.
burning
I'll
people
fuck you up.
when, like, I haven't actually burned people. Like, yeah, if I burn them, fine, fair enough, but I didn't. I drowned one in the bath, so I'm through the other out a window. Don't fucking bullshit me about my crimes. I know what my crimes are. Diary entry. I'm insane. Okay.
World War II fort. Built in 1942, Fort Malison served as both coastal defense facility and POW camp. The fort had some 250 men and held approximately 1,000 prisoners. The fort's most notorious story is of its colonel, who executed 3 of his men for treason because a German airplane crashed on the island. A subsequent court-martial found no evidence to justify these executions, and the colonel ended up taking his own life.
Well, at least some kind of oversight was... Doesn't make it better, but like, there was some kind of oversight and he faced consequences for it.
I ain't going back!
The really drink feeding. Health. Alright, thanks for joining us, man. You take care of yourself, buddy. Oh god. I always felt like this one was bullshit, because like, there is not enough awareness for you to be able to reliably deal with all of this. They throw them at you way too fast. Plus the mainliners just blend into the bodies. Just like that. So I think we'll try just running past them. I think it's the best idea.
You threw Corey and Malcolm in the fire.
I'll fuck you up!
They're with us now.
That's kind of a little funny. But, oh yeah, your children, your dead children are with us now. It's like, fuck you up. Some bag throws a TNT at you. Kind of funny how it just ruins the tone.
I ain't going back!
Running.
Hey you! You gotta get me out of here!
Fucker tried to kill you.
I was confused. We gotta help him. He'll die in here.
No problem. I'm alright. Just gonna keep running. That's definitely what I was after. Hey, Clem. Yeah, suffering's right. Got some new sound alerts you might like. Yeah, where am I?
Dental plan!
Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan!
Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan!
Lisa needs braces.
Those are good things to put me in a bad mood.
How much longer do we have to wait here? As long as it takes. Those girls gonna find us? I don't think so. Are we gonna have enough air? There's plenty of ventilation. Calm down. What about food? I don't know. I think we should direct. Yeah? When we run out of food, you're gonna be the first one we eat.
Yeah, there's some more beyond that. I do scheduling for bowling. Let's fight.
Finally, you are here. You interest me because you understand how it feels. They needed someone professional to pull the switch. A lot of eager sadists applied, but I was the only one who took the work seriously. So seriously, I wanted to taste the gas myself. That's what Carnate does. It brings out the killer inside. It's the perfect place for you and me.
Yeah, I feel like Executioner isn't a good job for a sadist.
There's a difference between those that feel safest in the
particularly
light
because, like,
and those that feel safest
the point
in the
of
dark.
modern day execution is that there's no suffering.
Which are you, Torque? In the chamber, there is an intense light. Everything is... In the control room, the lights are off. You can't see anyone. No one knows you. I like that feeling. I'm here in the basement of the lighthouse for a reason.
Yeah, so new ones are Blurst, Dental, Dud, German, Groan, Meow, Oxygen, and Rat. There's also SMT Death, but I'll be using that specifically for Shimigami Tensei stuff.
There's a difference between those that feel safest in the light and those that feel safest in the dark. In the chamber, there is an intense light. Everything is visible. In the control room, the lights are off. You can't see anyone. No one knows you. I like that feeling. I'm here in the basement of the lighthouse for a reason. It's the one place the beacon can't illuminate. I thrive in that darkness. I love the history on Carnate. Over the years, every form of human killing has found its place. I envy you, because you get to revisit them all. The gas we kill with is clear, odorless, totally imperceptible.
Oh, there it is.
But that wasn't good enough. People should see it coming. See it creeping up around their legs, through their fingers, inching between their nose. So my gas is green, the color of life. You can only hold their breath for so long. I like watching them fly. It was never enough, so I took my involvement to the next level. I put myself in the chamber, but I didn't die. Not exactly. Most people find a job so they can live. I lived for my job. Once you've killed a man who is begging for his life, and everyone congratulates you on a job well done, nothing can compare.
Okay, so I need to get this boat
I always wished I
down
would
on
have
the
kept
thing.
me busier. My talents were underutilized. There were certainly enough people who deserved what I could provide. They just needed to be brought to me. I didn't know these people I killed. They hadn't wronged me. But I was in command of the most important moment of their life. That's power. That's what I like about life. First it giveth, then it taketh away. People on death row are not smart people. Nor are they successful, nor are they happy. I was just putting them out of their pathetic misery. Then there's a difference between those that feel safest in the light and those that feel safest in the dark. Which are you, Torque? In the chamber, there is an intense light. Everything invisible. In the control room, the lights are off. You can't see anyone. No one knows you. I like that feeling. I'm here in the basement of the lighthouse for a reason. It's the one place the beacon can't illuminate. I thrive in that darkness.
Yeah, I think it's kind of supposed to, Clem. Like, all three of the goats are supposed to be cool comfortable in a different way.
On Carnate. Over the
This guy's
years,
quite
every
clearly
form of
just
human killing has found its
collected
place.
Whoopsie.
I envy you.
Horace is like,
to revisit
intense agony. And Killjoy is cool, calculated, clinical precision.
The gas we kill with is clear, odorless, totally imperceptible. But that wasn't good enough. I thought people should see it coming. See it creeping up around their legs, through their fingers, inching toward their nose. So my gas is the color of life. You can only hold their breath for so long. I like watching them try. It was never enough, so I took my involvement to the next level. I put myself in the chamber. But I didn't die. Not exactly.
How do I cover this last one?
Most people find a job so they can live. I lived for my job. Once you kill a man begging for his life, and everyone congratulates you on a job well done. Nothing. Can compare. I always wished they were kept up here. My talents were underutilized. There were certainly enough people who deserved what I could provide. Finally, you are here. You interest me because you understand how it feels. They needed someone professional to pull the switch. A lot of eager sadists applied, but I was the only one who took the work seriously. So seriously, I wanted to taste.
Yeah, whatever.
There's a difference between those that feel safest in the light and those that
It's
feel
always the problem
safest
with
in the dark.
like talky bosses that are really awkward to kill. And you just hear them say the same shit over and over.
In the chamber, there is an intense light. Everything is visible. In the control room, the lights are off. You can't see anyone. No one knows you. I like that feeling. I'm here in the basement of the lighthouse for a reason. It's the one place the beacon can't illuminate.
Okay, so don't have to block the hole, just do it quickly with the right timing. I'm sure there's a way to block that hole.
Hermes. Since the cataclysm, I have several times found myself mysteriously surrounded by noxious green fumes. I have fled in each case, and I think if I had not, I might not be alive to write this now. Within the gas, I have seen a humanoid who seemed to take great joy in the prospect of my death. Could this be Hermes, Abbott's resident executioner for several decades? If I recall, he took his own life in the gas chamber.
There's gonna be our long time running joke that Colonel Campbell is canonically Cajun or like Southern, yeah. Right, if you could stop fucking around, game, and just give me a good amount of healing items, I'd appreciate it. When they burned the accused witches, they thought they were doing God's will, but that's the trick about killing someone. You can't decide to take it back later. What else do we got?
Homer sleeps nude in an oxygen tent, which he believes gives him sexual powers.
The lighthouse. The lighthouse is the oldest standing structure on Carnate Island. Its cornerstone states its date of construction as 1834. The light was originally oil-powered, but since the 1950s has run off of a nearby generator. Similarly, the lighthouse's rotation was originally powered by a system of gears that would periodically need to be recranked. To this day, when the power goes off, the motion needs to be restarted by hand cranking.
So, of course, we're going to have to do both the hand cranking and the old generator. Let's say we got a bunch of new
You're the one, aren't you?
got a bunch of new sound levels as well and mess around with them.
Understand, something wrong on Carnate. We need Lighthouse functional to send help. Over.
You're the one, aren't you? You're the one, aren't you? You must be here to take me away. You're the one, aren't you? We've been playing for so long. You're the one, aren't you? Who are all these strange people?
Fog is too thick. An electrical storm is disrupting navigational equipment. Lighthouse must be illuminated.
We've been playing for so long.
No real dad would do what you did. I wish I'd never been born.
You must be here to take me away.
Alright, let's go do stuff.
I remember you from my dream. You're the one, aren't you?
Do you copy? This is Coast Guard vessel Prometheus. Lighthouse lamp is off. Cannot land rescue craft. Repeat, beacon must be restarted. Anyone read?
We've been playing for so long. You're the one, aren't you? You're the one, aren't you? Are you the one? Who are all these strange people? How did it get this far? How did it get this far? You're the one, aren't you? You're the one, aren't you?
I will kill every last one of you. Here's the only way. You! God damn Damn it, what are the chances? I survived 10 hours.
Inferno. From what I have witnessed, this manifestation of evil appears to have two distinct forms. The first, a young girl in Puritan dress, perhaps 13 years of age. This transforms into an altogether more disturbing flaming creature. Both clutch a small handmade doll. To my mind, there is no doubt that these creatures are tied to the three young girls who made witchcraft accusations in the late 1600s and led to the incendiary death of 11 innocents.
And who could forget dear Rat Boy?
Rat Boy, I resent that. Ron, I told you before, stop gnawing on the drywall.
Hours out here in this pit of hell, and I have to run into you. So now you show your true colors, eh, mate? I knew I should never have trusted you.
This shotgun is absolute crap. Like, honest to God.
Why couldn't you give him a chance?
Why did you stream Blackthorn, Clem? Oh, there's an idea. Why don't you stream the Sega CD version of Blackthorn for voice acting and full motion cutscenes? I need to make a note of like what I have Sega CD working on and what I don't. Sometimes it's just awkward. I can't imagine enjoying it. Yeah, the movement in that game is very... Like, I've been referring to it as cinematic platformer, like Prince of Persia and such, or Oddworld, and like I'm not into those. I keep saying that I feel like OG Tomb Raider is the natural 3D evolution of that idea, and I do like OG Tomb Raider. I think that's the generator. Right, going down. Now pick up the phone, there are fire demons from hell. Fuck off. The Inferno are so irritating to fight because fire drains your health so quickly in this game.
It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times, you stupid monkey!
Something did a bunch of damage to me there, and I don't know what it was. And now I've got barely any health. Fucking hate it. You know what? Let's show off the Gonzo gun. Okay, the phone's gone. See a goddamn thing.
You got the dud!
Yeah, the episode where they go on the trip and Lisa gets cool friends. What happened to that Molotov?
No one who speaks German could be an evil man.
What?
I'm coming to visit. I want to see you and the boys.
Don't care. Piss off. Absolutely hate dealing with the Inferno. You don't shoot the ashes, then they'll come back. Honestly, one of the worst enemies. I need TNT, I need healing items. Yeah, it's dynamite. Now we just have to get to the docks and then we're done with the game. If you want to see a better playthrough of this, like if you want to see me do a better playthrough of this, the Let's Play I did, honestly, a lot better than this. Mostly because I was in the mood for it. It was also a good playthrough, so I kept everybody alive, so we get more, like, more dialogue and lore and stuff.
It's not just Adam. This whole island. Do things evil fucking shit. You're different. You're the wild card. You set me free. I never forget a day. So go on. Find out what kind of man you are.
Yeah, could you hurry up and move? There are monsters here. Jeez. It all makes sense now. This place is magnification, concentration, purification. Now the world goes black. I see my reflection in a pool of blood and I kiss it all goodbye. Yeah, piss off. Yeah, piss off.
Where are you going? You want to stay? No, please don't leave. We want you to be here with us.
Okay, places to be, people to do.
Don't you want to stay?
Yeah. Really hate these things. Alright, let's get going. There we go.
So, you still need some help. In the lighthouse, you showed me just how good a killer you really are. But you don't know anything. Go on to the dock, where you'll see how things really are.
Oh, get that. Oh yeah, you can't actually get to the town, can you?
The town. Built on the site of the Puritan village of Goodsmith, this town is home to nearly 30 corrections officers and their families. It has a single dilapidated general store, a small overgrown park, and a church that for as long as anyone can remember has had no minister. It is generally agreed that no one would live in this depressing place were it not for the daunting distance back to the mainland and lack of ferry service.
Yeah, I don't think you actually can explore the town. I might be wrong. I don't remember ever getting into the town? All fuckers burn the path, don't they? Here we are. The dock. This game's a lot longer to kill everything that comes your way.
Your cure is at hand. You might think my methods a bit unorthodox, but my results will speak for themselves. Ahead you will encounter something altogether unlike what you've seen before. But I have something that can help you. A device that can cure you, put your demons to rest. But only if it is sufficiently powered, and only if you are in your more, shall we say, primal form. Use this correctly, and you cannot help but be cured. You do want to be cured, don't you, Doc? It's up to you now.
All these kids have done the entire game is mouth off to me about how bad a father I am. I don't honestly care about them. The docks.
The docks. The only functional dock remaining on Carnate, this is the sole point of entry for inmates and their visitors, as well as corrections officers, and those of us who happen to be married to them. I remember the first day I came to Carnate. It was raining in sheets, and the ship had trouble docking. I remember thinking the island didn't want us coming here. I've long thought it would have been better if we had turned back then.
I did play through, because like, I got RE3 Make on PC, and I did play through it recently, all the way. And like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed going through it again.
What did I do? Why did you hold me under the water?
So I'm pretty sure this dialogue changes if you've been good.
You, Daddy. What did I do?
Yeah, it's because I shot him with the Gonzo gun.
I was always afraid of you. How could you kill us? Kill Mom? I wish I was never born. Not with a dad like you.
So this is a problem that the later Silent Hill games definitely had. The nature of the crime that you've committed is dependent on the events of the game. Like, what you do during the game. Died immediately there. And here, it's not a big deal, because the game's not big on symbolism. It's not particularly deep. Silent Hill's trying to be, and, like, that's part of the problem, in that they're trying to recapture Silent Hill 2, but in Silent Hill 2, the crime James commits, the murder of his wife, is always set. He always killed Mary. He always smothered her to death. In later Silent Hill games, whatever crime you've committed is always dependent on the events of the game, on how you've been through the game. And it removes so much of the symbolism. It's one of the worst parts of a downpour.
Daddy!
I was always...
I'm so goddamn tired of things exploding and killing me because of it. I don't know why this is a separate cutscene.
I was always afraid of
Good
you.
work, Clem.
How could you kill her?
Now you can watch me shoot eggs at some bad guys.
How could you, you sick bastard? I gave you everything I could. I tried so hard to show you love, but in the end, your heart is just a black hole that sucks all the light
It's
out
a
of
chicken.
everything.
It's called the Gonzo
Doesn't
gun.
life mean anything
It's a hidden
to you?
item you can get that
Children,
has
God,
20 shots,
I
but
can't
it will
believe
kill
I ever
everything.
loved you. You need to take a good long look at yourself, see what you really look like.
I doubt it, because Gonzo's not a chicken. That could be the connection, then. I'm gonna go a different route and say it should have been called the Cop. I hate this final fight because it's always so unclear exactly what you need to do. Does it give me a checkpoint before that boss? Do I have to do the first two parts again? Oh, for fuck's sake. There's low bosses with multiple phases to the final boss. I love final bosses with multiple phases and no checkpoints between them. One of my favourite things about this generation.
I was all... could.
Hitbox in this game have been so janky. Fucking kidding me? Why didn't I do anything? Yeah, it's right there.
I know you can read my thoughts, boy. Meow 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 meow.
No idea.
My diagnosis is...
Daddy!
I think that's the last of the new ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There we go.
I was always.
honestly really sick of this.
Daddy!
I'm so goddamn tired of hearing that awful noise.
How could you? The design itself is more of an extension of the monster form we have, which is kind of a neat concept, and it has a deformed torque hanging off it. Conceptually, it's pretty cool. Fucking hate this fight. Always finicky. If I remember rightly, I had trouble with this during the Let's Play as well.
Daddy!
Cool. Good to know, Teak. Hey, Shaun Seeker. Today is his turn-based Tuesday, where we'll be playing more Dragon Quest VII: Fragments of the Forgotten Past.
How could you, you sick bastard? I gave you everything I could. I tried so hard to show you love, but in the end, your heart is just a black hole that sucks all the light out of everything. Doesn't life mean anything to you? And your own children, God!
Don't care because... Why the hell did I just get spawned over there? I love having to wait for the boss to move before I can do the thing that will let me damage the box. And its movement is essentially RNG. That's always fun. Hey, Magic. Always suffering, Magic. What'd I do? Actually, no. And because I'm not dealing with this again...
Hard to show you love, but in the end, you're...
do anything until the boss moves. Being caught on janky hitboxes in the air again. It's really not. The game starts well enough, but like, by maybe 2/3 of the way through the game, it does stop being fun.
I only briefly saw this enormous creature a single time, near the docks. I cannot even begin to describe him, save for one thing. He seems to be quite literally connected to an inmate, the convicted killer Torque. Incredible as it may sound, this creature appears to have a miniature version of Torque attached to him via a long umbilicus. Beyond that, I can only say that I view him as the most evil of all the creatures, a pure manifestation of fury and hatred.
That's it. That's the suffering. I don't want to play that game again.
T, is that you? It's so nice to see you again, T. What's the matter? No!
So whether you killed your family or not is dependent entirely on the ending you get, which is based on how you play the game.
The creature. I saw this creature in a dream, and it seems somehow connected to these horrific events. In my dream, I witnessed the inmate Torque transform into this beast and lay waste to all around him. Since the cataclysm, I have seen Torque go berserk, killing beasts with his bare hands. But of course, during such times, he himself does not actually transform into a beast. He merely becomes intensely enraged. The meaning of my dream I leave for the reader to discern.
These last 3 pages are all for the various endings. Good, bad, and neutral. Basically, the depiction of Torque as we end with him.
Hey, you! You know what the hell going on? I saw a fire in the distance, but I couldn't raise no radio. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No!
This is us, T. Us without you. The only way we can truly be happy. Goodbye forever, Carmen.
And that's the bad ending of The Suffering. Like I say, you get that for potentially killing everybody you come across. Let's take a look at what else Surreal Software did. I'm pretty sure I saw the logo elsewhere. Oh wow. Draken, Order of the Flame, which I've never heard of. Draken the Ancient Gates, which I've also never heard of. The first one's a PC game, the second's a PS2 game. They developed the Fellowship of the Ring game. Which version? The PS2 and PC version specifically. Right. They were working on a sequel, Lord of the Rings, Treason of Isengard, but it was cancelled late in development. That was part of the weird rights thing with Lord of the Rings back around the time of the movies. The game, Vivendi Universal, I think, managed to get the rights to the books, to adapt in the books. So the trick with that is they could not have anything in the game that could be possibly a reference to the movie. And in the same way, when EA got the rights to make games themselves, they could only use what was in the movie. They could not take anything that wasn't in the movie, that they didn't originally create themselves. But that whole thing was weird. The Suffering, it's an interesting game. It's not awful. Like, honestly, if you're going to play it on easy. Because it gets tiresome. Enemies are so spongy. You burn through resources too quick because of it. Thanks to the GGs, guys. It's fine. Play it on easy if you're going to play it. I'm not going to say don't play it. I'm going to say if you're going to play it on easy. Otherwise, it's just tiresome. One day we might do the sequel, The Suffering Ties That Bind, which I think was the last game Surreal Software did. I think that's what I just read. Which I've never played. I've never played the sequel to this. I've played this a lot, because I had this when I was younger. I've played this a lot. I've been through this quite a few times. I've never played the sequel. I think I'll put that on easy. Yeah. So that's the bonus game we've had for Horrorween. Coming up, we still have The Sinking City. Condemned Criminal Origins, On the Dark Inferno, and Eternal Darkness Science's Requiem. So I hope you guys are looking forward to them. So what we'll do real quick, what makes it unusually cruel is the waiting. When a man knows the date of his own death, each moment becomes a profound torture. This is the bonus level you unlock for finishing the game. Originally, this was intended to be where the game started. but they decided that it kind of gives away a little too much and kills the tone that the game opens with.
End of the line.
We'll see. Well, let's take a look at it. See how I feel about it these days.
Welcome to Carnate, inmates. Enjoy your stay.
If any of you got jackrabbit blood, I will blow you wide open. Hear me? This is Cash. We're Doc. Send the bus.
It's also the only time you get to play as Talk
Hurry
with
it up.
shoes.
You don't look happy to be here.
Can't believe I'm back in this
Any of you get out of line,
I
I
hear
will
that.
shoot you, I will
Well,
bury
I've been
you, and
told
I will
it's the
piss
worst
on your
place on
grave,
earth.
you dig?
They disgust me.
Don't strip your geese, man.
Yeah,
Ain't
I know
so
that
bad.
guy. They were so bad, we wouldn't have to be here.
What cunt you kill this time?
Fuck off, Luke, or your punk ass is next.
I got a low tolerance for inmate bullshit.
You see that guy? Fucking degenerate killed some kids.
His own kids is what I heard. Fucking baby killer.
Shit. This ain't the kind of rack job I want for a bunk
He
man.
won't be around for long. The shitbag's joining the short timers on death row.
Oh, shit. He'll appeal and appeal and appeal. Cocksucker got 8 years left. Easy.
Fucking travesty. I say we speed it up. Cut him down to size.
Yeah. COs won't give a damn if we shiv him.
We're just saving him the trouble.
I say we do it now.
I'm in.
Right now in front of everybody.
Let's do this shit.
Look alive, shit's going down.
Time to suffer, bro.
Damn it. Come on, punk.
Whatever you want.
You're mine.
There's no way.
Psycho did.
Drop your weapons, inmate.
Let them kill each other. What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
I still believe in you.
What the fuck just happened?
So originally
Don't move,
that
inmate,
was
or
going to
we
be
will
how the
shoot
game
you.
opened.
Miles, Ernesto, get in there and get him under control.
Shit, what are we gonna do with him?
Not much we can do. Man's already going to death row.
I can understand why you wouldn't want that as the opening, and why they didn't want to throw it away. Reasonable both ways, honestly.
How many times have I done?
And that's it. That's the suffering. Before we go, let's take a look at the trailer for PsyOps, the Mindgate Conspiracy, which is a game I quite liked. Rating pending, it was rated M for mature. It was a midway game, of course it fucking was.
Here's your man, Nick Scryer. Facial reconstruction and a memory wipe.
Intelligence has the movement attacking the refinery in about 90 hours.
This memory wipe will give us plenty of time to drop him in and get him past the movement's psi-probes. Mindgate's specialty is PsyOps. They dismissed General Krieger, but Scryer stayed with Mindgate and took his psychic powers to a new level.
Memory wipe initiated.
This is now going to be probably a copyright flag because this is a licensed song. I say licensed song, it's made for this game. With My Mind by Cold. It's a decent enough song, I quite like it. I like this game as well. This will be on the list at some point. I do like this game. honestly still one of the best depictions of telekinesis in gaming. Like, one of the most fun applications of it. Good. Again. Better to play on Xbox because with the Xbox, telekinesis maps to the right trigger, and how high you lift something is determined by how far you pull the trigger, which works really well, honestly. It came out a long time ago. Anyway, that's going to do it for us for today. I know it's still early, but I don't want to like do anything. I want to swap to something else. I don't want to do anything. Didn't really want to do this, honestly. But we're done now, so it's good. Fine. Look at this fucking no-clip camera for the trailer. Like, goddamn. And don't get me wrong, like, I like what they're showing here, but that's a no-clip camera. That's weird. I wonder how many other games did that kind of thing for a trailer. Real Tournament. I wish they'd make another one, but Epic's too caught up in Fortnite. Making them all the money, so why would they bother making anything else? We may never see another Unreal Tournament. That's not a bad trailer. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do us for today. I want to thank everyone for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Mia, Teak, Clem, Magic, thank you so much for joining us. We should be back tomorrow, hopefully. Starting something else. Yeah, we got some. Yeah, so I hope everybody looks forward to that. Why are you doing that? I'm doing that a minute ago. Yeah. Not sure what we're doing. We have the Sinking City, Condemned Criminal Origins, Alone in the Dark Inferno, and Eternal Darkness Senses Requiem still to go for Horrorween. So I hope you guys look forward to those. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day. Take care. Catch you next time, guys. Bye.
Wanna take you for a ride.